So this is the joys of cruising life. Even though we are stuck here in Langkawi, we can't really go anywhere, but we can explore further around this island.
Today's the big day. We're heading to the doctor's surgery and I'm going to have my first ultrasound.
I guess everyone's year got flipped upside down and whatever plans they did have totally changed. I know ours have changed multiple times now. Whatever plans we try to make just keeps changing again, but we do have a plan now, which is really good.
We're having a baby. We're pregnant, so Nandji's about to have another little crew member on board. So yeah, we're so over the moon and excited and thrilled for this next chapter of the journey.
Yeah, we'll take it with us to the beach, eh?
Yeah, let's go for an adventure.
Yeah.
Good boy.
Just have to get a bit of fuel for flubber. You probably see our rainbow up on the bow here quite often, so we carry 40 litres of unleaded, and there's a couple of spares there for diesel and then 4 for water, but we might change those waters into more diesel or unleaded now that we've got a water maker. We'll just siphon a bit of fuel over. Big one to the little one. Stop the siphon and release the pressure. You just unscrew that puppy. Ooh.
We mix the fuel 50-to-1, so I chuck in 2 of these 100 mils and then the 10 litres of fuel as well, and it's good to go. It's getting pretty old, this thing. I think we've used it for like 3 or 4 years.
It's 4 years old, that thing.
It's just the arm workout. We don't pre-mix our fuel, so we put in the 2-stroke oil first and then we put the petrol in on top of it, so it mixes it up. That's how we do it. We just had an idea. We need a float to put on like our painter for the tender, so we don't have to like, you know, delve into the water to find the sheet. Just as we've said that, a float is literally floating on by, so we're gonna grab this thing. Huh? Really? Yeah. It's like perfect. We could really use a couple of $1 million. Hello. Yeah.
Good find, eh? We'll check him on and then we can just have the painter floating. We could use a painter that floats, but we don't have one.
Now we do.
Now we do.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. Oh, she's brewing and she's coming. It's about to bucket down. There's a lot of rain that's about to hit us. Ah, wet season, eh? Oh, that's awesome. Look at the line. Here she comes. Wow. Here's the rain.
Oh, the joys of wet season, where it changes from blue skies to raining in a matter of minutes. We may have a water maker installed on board now, but we will never miss the opportunity for an outdoor bow shower. This is a major reason why we love boat life so much, just living in the elements and enjoying the little things. As fast as the rain comes, it disappears just as quick, and 30 minutes later we were piling back into flubber. After announcing our baby news to everyone, spirits were high, so with the hound up front leading the way, we set off in search of a beach for the fur child to stretch his legs. Oh, don't run it over.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Oh.
Marley, no. Marley.
Got his head cut off.
Oh. Why? What happened? maybe, I don't know, maybe get hit by a car and...
Get hit by a car, Maddie.
and like wash down a river or something, I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, okay.
that was crook. Let the test whip it go. Okay. Okay. He's swimming, so...
We found the longest and most beautiful beach, I think, of Langkawi. This is just superb.
Yeah, we've never come in here, we've never anchored in. I think this bay's really shallow. I think that's the reason why we've never anchored in here.
Yeah.
I'm just guessing. I don't know, this beach is awesome.
Oh, it is prime.
Yeah, we're on point.
Yeah. Oh, that sound.
How's this set? Woohoo! She's on! So this is the joys of cruising life. Even though we are stuck here in Langkawi, we have to take it a bit slow, and you can explore further around this island, and finding places like this is like,
Yeah.
that's what cruising's about anyway.
It's a really beautiful place. There's lots of natural, I don't know,
Birds.
scenery and things to explore and get amongst. So that's what we love. So
Yeah.
we're okay.
It's alright, we can't complain, and it's a beautiful place, and
Yeah.
we're happy, we got each other, we got a beach all to ourselves, so come on man, what else can you ask for?
Clear water.
And waves.
Okay.
See my tube? Yeah, I'll show you my tube.
Get him!
See that one?
Tube!
Okay, so maybe lockdown and not surfing was affecting me a little.
Get him!
This is the first year I've not surfed since before my memory, but 2020 has changed us all in some ways, and whilst we cannot do some of the things we love, we are extremely grateful we've still been able to enjoy the outdoors.
Way more pregnant today, this morning and last night. I could feel like a bit of a bump on my belly starting to show as well, and at 6 weeks and 4 days it just seems too soon. So I recalculated my pregnancy timeline and in a different app to what I was using, and it said that I'm 9 weeks and 4 days pregnant, not 6 weeks and 4 days pregnant. So I have no idea what's going on. I booked an appointment for the doctor tomorrow, and I'm going to have an ultrasound, and we'll be able to work out how far along the pregnancy I am. And I guess they check for abnormalities. I really don't know much about this ultrasound, and the doctor said it was going to be a vaginal ultrasound, whereas my friends in Australia have had stomach ultrasound. So maybe it's a Malaysian thing. I really don't know. I have no idea what to expect, but really excited. Yeah, first ultrasound. So yeah, we're so excited. One thing that I've noticed in the last few days is that my smell is phenomenal. I can smell anything. We go to like a new anchorage, even if it's not low tide, I can smell the reef. It smells fishy and reefy. Broccoli stinks. Like, broccoli is so stinky. I had no idea until recently how stinky broccoli is. Stinks. It stinks so bad. We've been taking Marley for runs at this little beach up here, and it looks really beautiful from the water. But as you get closer and you walk up into the trees, there's a whole line of rubbish that's pushed up past all the tree trunks and stuff like that. So we're going to take some garbo bags down today and do a bit of a beach cleanup. Let's head to the beach, pick up some rubbish and take Marley for a run. It looks like we came at the right time because the tides have pushed in all this extra rubbish and trees and stumps like that. Like, it's really dirty today. Really dirty.
This is festy.
Yeah.
It is wet season, so I guess it all runs off of the land when it rains.
Yeah, but this is like, yesterday this was crystal clear water down here and now it's like rubbish lapping up in the shallows. Yuck, Marley. Okay. I know there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world today, but we need everyone to do their part and at least try to minimize the amount of plastic you use. Say no to water bottles. This is like the biggest issue that's here, is the water bottles. We need to stop using those. No one's perfect, nobody's gonna be perfect, but if we all just try our best, it's gonna make a huge difference. All right. We've run out of garbage bags, but this is what we collected so far. The worst part about this spot is that there's a lot of foam, so a lot of styrofoam that's broken up into very small pieces. So, and like the more that you lift up leaves, the more there was. So it was a lot of, you know, picking up and stuff, but I think we did a great job and it looks so much better than it did before. So yeah, super stoked. Because there was such small pieces, we picked up a lot of like foliage along the way as well. And so we're thinking we might leave the tender down tonight in the water, put the bags in the tender and not bring them on the boat because there's all kinds of bugs that might be in that foliage. We don't want to get, I don't know, maybe there's a termite in there. If there's a termite, that will be the end of our boat. So, and cockroaches, who knows? So I think we're gonna leave it outside, off of the boat and not let that anywhere near our beautiful home. Oh, he wants it. Yeah. Since I have my appointment tomorrow morning and we have all the rubbish in the tender, we decided that we're just gonna head back to town tonight, get rid of the rubbish so it's nowhere near our boat, all those bugs and stuff like I said, and we can have a little bit of a sleep in tomorrow morning before we go to the doctors instead of having to get up early and then move all the way over there. We get going?
Yeah, let's get out of here. Just, we've got a couple of hours. There's no real rush because once you're back in town, you're in town. If you know what I mean? Like, you're just like there again. It's really nice down here, but yeah, we'll slowly mosey on back. There's a little bit of a breeze, so I might be able to pull the heady out and have a little downwind cruise.
That would be lovely. Anchor's up, let's get her going.
It's not very often that we travel towing flubber. We normally lift her up, but because it's full of rubbish, we just have to keep a close eye on her. It's pretty calm today, so can't see any problems. But
gotta keep an eye on the rubbish too.
Keep an eye on the rubbish, make sure they don't go anywhere. That's a wedged in there pretty good, they don't come out.
Okay, so good job. We have got a bit of wind here on the back quarter, so we're gonna pull out a head sail and do a bit of sailing. We still have the boom out to the side because we have 3 solar panels on the top of our bimini here, and so when the boom is in the middle, it kind of shadows the middle solar panel. So we've just got it out to the side. We're not racing, we're not doing anything crazy today, we're just cruising, so it's okay. We're utilizing the sunshine, our batteries are getting charged, and it's all about power, baby.
An exciting day.
Yeah.
set up a bit of a stud ramp, and we've got a Rona baby on the way. And we're going to get our first scan today. It's going to be fun though.
Today's the big day. We're heading to the doctor's surgery, and I'm going to have my first ultrasound. And we can see what exactly is growing inside me. What's going on? I don't want anyone to hear because we're at the boat wharf.
We're in public now. We don't want anyone to know what's going on.
No, just you guys.
But who would have thought that I'd be Glenn McGrath getting one through to Ian Healy so easy? I've got all the great references. Camp dogs.
Yeah, they're huge. A bit early, hey?
Yeah, we are early.
See you, man. See you. Good.
Nervous, actually. I'm excited. Nervous.
So I had my ultrasound and I'm a lot earlier than what we initially thought I was. So I'm only 6 weeks pregnant. So I saw the sac, but the baby is still a very small embryo, so it didn't come up on the ultrasound. So I'm going to go back there in 2 weeks when it's formed more into a fetus, and we can look at it then. So I've got 2 more weeks and then we can come back and have another look. But yeah.
Benita put her information into a couple of different apps, and one said she was 6 weeks pregnant, the other one said she was 10 weeks. And so we thought, well, that's a big difference.
Yeah.
So we better go get onto it. And it was nice to see that the ultrasound said it was 6 weeks, which means we are onto it early and we know exactly what's going on now.
Yeah, we're just so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.